Hi, hi, Pastor. Hi, Micah. Hi, Micah boy. Hi, 3 other people that I don't know who you are. Yeah, this is the Humpty Hump right there. He ain't no chump. He ain't no chumpty chump. That's for darn sure. He's his own kind of hump, living in his own little dump. This is really his dump. It's for everybody. I mean, not everybody. One second. I'm gonna try to get you down into the mix. It's kind of sort of dirty almost. We wash our hands around here. That's for darn sure. Everybody has coffee. Drink. Every time I say drink coffee, you gotta drink coffee. By the end of the show, you're gonna be so fucking drunk. I'm pretty close to finishing up this one. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am closer now than I was when I started. Isn't that just how life works? I can't get to the comments very often because the phone is in a different spot than usual. So troll yourselves. And if you see somebody with their name is highlighted, that means they're a Terminator. Dead giveaway is if the moderator's eyes are glowing red. Dead giveaway that they're a Terminator and not just a regular moderator. So keep an eye out for them. I call them Agent Smiths. It's kind of funny. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much today. I realized that's what was happening in my life recently. That I was standing in the way of my own life. And it's time for me to just shut up and watch what happens. So from now on, I'm probably not going to be doing much talking at all. I'm just going to sit here in silence and draw. Because that seems to be, well, what the people crave. Just like in that movie Craven. I'm going to hunt for some silence. And when I find that silence, I'm going to kill it. And I'm going to eat it. And I'm going to sleep in it. I'm going to bathe in it. But I'm going to draw in it as well. So look forward to that. Just trying to beef out the details here. It's an expression my weight training coach taught me back in high school. I already forgot what it was. Okay. Ow. Ow. No, it's not. It's a W. What do you mean? It's a W with a cat with a dog penis or something coming out the edge there. What do you mean, M? It's W for weenus. Everybody knows that. And just to prove it to you, I'm gonna prove it to you right now. The cool thing about that is I get to skip songs. Sorry, Sleepy, I just wanted to hear that first one. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. God damn. Get out of my head, bitch. Fuck. Shit! Oh, damn it, I'm alive. Here we go. My bad. Yeah, that's right. This makes me want to shop. For tech. I want to go tech shopping online. And say cute shit. Make a little commercial out of it for everybody. They're starting to do that with commercials on like... Well, they've been doing it for a while, but... They have these like unopening or those... What do you call them? Content creator... Fake-ass people talking about like their stupid-ass products like Walmart. Like it's... I went into Walmart today. I didn't realize that they had aisles. I walked down an aisle. There was a person in the aisle. I nearly turned around, but they left the aisle first. So I went ahead and went down the aisle. The store was really clean, for the most part. The bathrooms were dirty. I got lost on aisle 13. Oddly enough, an employee said that there was no aisle 13 because it's bad luck to have aisle 13s. And I said, that's bullshit because I'm standing in it right now, you little whore. Then I left. And then Walmart paid me thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for this stupid-ass fucking commercial. Have a nice day. Sorry, folks. There's just a little bit of me today that's kind of sick of it all. And I'm gonna be kind of vocal about it, if I do talk. So, hold on to your butts. In my case, I'm holding on to this big clipboard. This big board. Because I'm turning this piece of paper around so I can drop it. There we go. Walmart. That's all we have in this town. This town is built around Walmart. It's ridiculous. And then, it's like wine country, too. But it's just, in every state now, the biggest employer is the fucking medical hospital field of dreams, or whatever the fuck they call hospitals these days. It's the only employer besides the stupid-ass military. Do I want to help people, or do I want to kill people? It don't matter. Hand in hand. I want to help. I want to fuck people up. Hey, we could work together. Yeah. Stupid ass fucking humans. Homo sapiens and their guns. I like this music because it's a complete contrast to how I actually feel inside of it. My soulless, lifeless cadaver that you see functioning before you. Other than that, I feel pretty good. Got some coffee. I'm wearing stockings. I was wearing a Santa Claus hat, but then I couldn't find the stupid camera that would have let you guys see this Santa Claus hat. So I was like, I'm not going to wear the Santa Claus hat. Nobody can see me wearing the Santa Claus hat. That's the spirit of Christmas. Right there. If you can't see me do it, I'm not going to do it. Fuck y'all. Merry Christmas. That should be like the slogan, dude. It's like, fuck y'all. Merry Christmas. Fuck you very much. It's a very Christmas time of year. Merry Christmas. Fuck you and fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And your children too. Oh, fuck you. And have a Merry Christmas. Maybe I should turn that into an actual song. I think that should be a song, friends. And we should all sing it together. And right at each other. Point each other's face right at the end and say, fuck it, you know. That's the spirit. That would be a great way to release a lot of tension as well. And get free back massagers. From the concrete. As people are kicking you on your chest and shit and your face and stuff. Those were the days. That's when America was great. When we were just like running around shooting each other in the streets and wait, we're still doing that. Yeah, America is great. Yeah. I can't sleep. It's like fucking 4 in the morning. So I'm just wait. It's like 3 in the morning. What the hell? I don't even know what time it is. I don't even care. Time doesn't matter. Time doesn't even exist. There's just night and day. There's just light and dark. There's black and white, everybody. That's what life is. Don't expect anything and you won't be let down. Don't expect shit. Not even from yourself. When your dreams tell you stuff, ignore them, bypass them, and go straight for the money. Go straight for the throat. That's where the real respect lies, and that's what people, that's the only thing that people do expect. Is to be murdered in the streets. What am I doing? I've been waking up early for 13 years like this. I've only recently started going live on YouTube for the past few months or whatever, you know. But for 13 years, I would get up at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning before work, just go downstairs, record music, make art. Disappear into my little world down there. I work a full-time job and I do all this shit. Not really a full-time job, but you know, like 97 hours a week or something like that. It's pretty full-time. That's by American standards, that's lazy. At least for the people who say that they pulled themselves up by their bootstraps. You know those people don't exist, right? I pulled myself. What? You were like? What do you mean? You were like you dropped out of an airplane in the forest as a baby, and you just had to fend for yourself as like an infant who like still needed mama's milk. Like, what do you mean you pulled yourself up by the bootstrap? What do you mean? You didn't have any. You weren't even raised by wolves. Even wolves will give you milk. I was raised by wolves, friends, in a little town called Loboville. Right next to Locoville. That's it's in Mexico. Mexico's a beautiful, beautiful little town south of the border, the Canadian border, way south of the Canadian border. You have to go all the way through this like shitty ass, stupid, hypocritical piece of shit, pussy ass country to get to it. But when you finally get to this hellish landscape that you know, this capitalist, fucking populist landscape that people seem to love and adore like it's fucking heaven. As long as they have the newest iPhone. Well, then you make it to this beautiful little town south of the border, Canadian border, called Mexico. You can get free teeth down there, friends. I lost all of them. I got them again three times over. Or at least 3 rows over. Just make sure it's not row 13, because down in Mexico they don't have row 13. It's bad luck. Hijo de la chingada. Yo. Check it. Alright. I'm getting ready. I'm gonna spit some shit here. Yeah. Get ready. Here it comes. But, yeah, I almost did it. What was it? What am I gonna spit? You said you were gonna spit something. I don't know what to say. I like to draw and stuff. Oh, it changed. The thing changed. I know, because you waited too long. You should have said something. Too much pressure. You know I can't spit anyways. It's like, I kind of have to think about stuff. If I can just pour it out the cup. Who does that? Well, son, you do it to yourself. dreams, but don't dream too big. Dream so large the universe can see it coming a mile away. And then pull it back about 3 feet. You don't want to piss the universe off. Sometimes you just gotta say, fuck the universe. Seriously, it helps. It actually is helping the pain in my neck go away. Fuck the universe. I'm feeling the power coming back. What the fuck? I keep drawing off the page. I'm sorry, guys. Alright. Hey, 13! My lucky number. I'm sorry if I'm missing messages. I can't read the thing. Uh-oh. Somebody's holding a message for review. What did the message say? Let's find out what it said. Hey! Hey, Storie Grubb! You left your newspaper in my front yard. Hey, whoever this is, I don't get the newspaper, but you left the newspaper in my front yard, and all of my dogs and cats are crowing at the moon because of it. Okay, well, I'm sorry about that, but that was a long time ago. That was like 13 years ago, so. Hey, again, 13. Oh, shit. This is my friend Sleepy Seahorse. More like a musical friend, because we're not friends in real life. He does not treat me like a friend. None of my friends treat me like friends. I don't treat my friends like friends. I actually hate all of my friends. And I'm getting to the point where I hate all of you too, so I should probably leave, because it's gonna get a lot worse. There is such thing as the wrong side of the bed, and holy gosh darn dang, I woke up on that one today. But I like to draw and stuff, and talk and stuff. Make friends. Crawl into a hole and die. It's like a funny expression, because you crawl out of a hole to live, and you're gonna crawl into a hole and die. It's just like... Is that history repeating itself, or is that like what they say, you can't go home again? Which is not true, because you totally can. If your parents still have the home you grew up in, you absolutely can go home again. There's no shame in that, friends. Tucking your tail between your legs, running home? Hell no. Just do it. Try it at least once in your life. It feels pretty good. I've been doing it for 75 years. Fuck the universe, amen. There we go. It's really coming together. Let's see. Let me catch up on some of these messages. Passer. YouTube held a couple of King Smoke's comments for review just because of the word fuck. Shit! Hold on a second, folks. God damn it. Okay. Now that I have the full story. Hold on just one second. Okay. Wait, hold. Wait, nope. God damn it. Shit. Fucking shit. Hold on. This is getting serious now. I'm gonna call the owner of YouTube. That's not cool. Why can't somebody say fuck on my channel? I don't get it. What is going on, people? Where we cannot say fuck and shit. We cannot piss and shit on a fuck. It's not cool. What is happening here? What is this? Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, ain't no comments yet. What is this? Oh, there it is. I found it. I found his number. I think. I'm on my channel. Oh, here it is. Fuck. Does it do it to me? Yeah, I can say fuck. Let the people... Fuck. I mean, come on. What's going on around here? Start about me? No, not about you, Pastor. I'm just joking. I know that YouTube holds the comments and stuff. I don't mind when people cuss, to be honest. There's a lot more comments than I thought there was as well, friends. I'm sorry. Good morning, Joe. And now I'm seeing your words just as plain as day. I see King Smoke's use of the word fuck. Oh, I can see you. I can see you now saying that. Can you guys see? Are you... Yeah, it's saying fuck now. I can read. I can see. Can you not see that you're saying fuck? I don't know how to say that. That's like the weirdest thing to try to say. Maybe if I say fuck first, then everybody else can say fuck. I don't know. At least on my tablet, I'm using my tablet as like a monitor right now, and I can, or yeah, and in the chat I can see your guys' F words, plain as day. What? Andrew, is it almost your birthday? Are you almost 21? That's cool. Yeah, maybe, but I mean, YouTube pulls comments. Like sometimes it even pulls emojis because they're, well, I don't even know, because it doesn't recognize them or can't. Maybe it's just out of safety to can't recognize a certain emoji or. But so I know you, because even before I had moderators, um, or should I say my little friends, um, my colleagues, that YouTube would always pull comments, and I'd be like, whoa, what? Why did it do that? And sometimes it would just be like fuck, but then most of the time back then it was like people being completely randomly mean for no reason. And I went to my grandma and I said, Grandma, why is it like this? Why is the internet like this? Was it like this when you were a child? And she's like, shut up, you little idiot. There was no internet when I was a kid. Go fix me turkey pot pie. And so I did. I just shut my mouth and I made my grandma turkey pot pie, and I learned how the world worked. You'd be smart if you did the same, everybody. You know, that's true love. Turkey pot pie and a slap to the ass. With a paddle. With nails in it. If you're into that sort of thing. Just let my secretary know. Okay, moving on. I'm just putting some eyeballs back. I'm doing filler work now, friends. F-I-L-L-E-E-E-R-R-R-E-R. Filler. Because, you know, I'm over this drawing. I think, so far the dude's paid me $200. And, that's it. I feel like this is $200 worth. I'm done. That's it. Call me finished. Call me good, done. Call me a quitter. I don't even care. Art is not my thing. I all these years, I've only ever wanted to be a morgologist. I just wanted to study morgues. But in my family, nope, you gotta be creative. You gotta be the funny one. I was the middle child. You know what that means. I was the jester. I had to keep everybody intact, everybody safe, everybody happy. But nobody ever cared about how happy I was. And so, I just learned how to go fuck myself. I mean, make myself happy. Jesus. And this was my way of making myself happy. And it still is. I'm just kidding. Like I've said before, they'll find me dead with a pen in my hand. And it won't be the sword that done me in. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be murdered. I have dreams about it. Not pleasant. But that's what I choose to believe. But it won't be for a few more years. So I have some time to kill. What's everybody else think about that? How are you gonna die? How do you think you're gonna die, everybody? Hey, Pastor, how do you think you're gonna pass away? Well, I was walking down the street, minding my own business, when a bus jumped over the curb and knocked me off my feet and into a restaurant, another business. I can't think of anything. But there's a song in there somewhere, friends. Where everybody's gonna die. Might as well have some fun, or at least try. I had something there for a second. I'm kind of torn because I don't know if anybody knows this. I wonder if in that movie where homie is playing Bob Dylan or whatever, I hate fucking biopics or whatever. I fucking hate movies like that. They're all the same. They're all exactly the same. And even the trailer, it looks just like every other stupid biopic or whatever they're fucking called. Oh god, it looks so dumb. I hate them. I mean, he looks fine. I'm sure the actor. I'm sure he looks good. He looks great. Whatever. Look. I just hate that how they glamorize rock stars. They're all fucking evil, stupid pricks. Anyways, yeah, Bob Dylan wrote some cool songs once, but it doesn't mean you like. Oh god, man. But anyways, too, like I forgot what I was gonna say. I got lost there for a minute. I didn't like the Queen one. I don't like any of them. They're all the same. I haven't even seen the one that they did for Weird Al, but I thought it was funny that he was doing his version was like a parody on those fucking things because they're all the same. They all have the same exact beat. It's the same stupid structure. Well, then we're gonna go and rock their socks off. And then boom, and then there's a huge crowd, and then there's successes. But it's like they all die. They're all miserable hacks. They don't stand for anything anymore. They're fakes. They never stood for shit. Because then when they got to the top, they kicked the ladder down and forgot who the fuck they were and like where they came from, and left us all hanging. All of them. Or they just die off, or they just fade away like idiots, grumbling like cranky old men in the night. That's what I sound like right now. Believe me, that my days are coming too. Get off my lawn. This isn't music. Back in my day, the air was clean enough to breathe without these crazy oxygen masks. We didn't have to filter our water through our urine-soaked rags. And, oh, god damn, Sean, you're going, that's dark. That's dark yellow, because the water's going, no. For some reason, the word murky is clinging to my brain, and I don't much like it. That's why I just say, enjoy it while you can, folks. Take what you can while you can. If you can. It's like the funniest thing, too. It's like the whole, gun thing, because that's the only reason, people want guns. Not to defend themselves. Just so they can, shoot somebody who they deem as bad for doing something completely... I don't know, what's crazy, that people, shoot people for, the weirdest things. I guess people kill each other with different weapons all the time. I got into true crime a while ago. After I got out of politics, I stopped after Biden was elected. I just dropped out of the world. No, I was not rooting for the other guy, believe me, but how people on the left acted like he was just this wonderful, glorious, shining example of what to be. It's what? All these people who were for somebody like Bernie, who were, at least Bernie had a heart, and he wasn't taking corporate money at first and all this stuff, there was some kind of something there, but then to turn that energy at the same people to turn around and act like that he and Bernie are the same, or somebody that Biden has any kind of morality or I mean, all you have to do is go back and watch early ass videos of him back in the 80s and 90s and stuff, and that guy was a beast, and he hates the working class, and he's a racist, and he's a fucking pig, and he's been accused of so much horrible crap. But the other guy did it twice more. It's just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You crazy, stupid fucks. I hate it. It's so stupid. This is a time to start like gathering together to fight, not to gather together to cower around and make feel sorry for yourselves either, you know, on both sides. Like, it's so weird. Online, it's just so strange. I don't even like spend much time online on social media. But when I do, I'm just like, what world do these people live in? Like, I go out there every day and I see people and meet people, and I'm just like, I don't see what you're seeing. I'm sorry. From anybody. Like, I don't see commies taking over. I don't see Nazis taking over. It's like, you guys all just need a room just to talk some shit out. While the rest of us are just trying to make art and do the dishes and shit. Gotta worry about y'all fucking ruining it for the rest of us. That's what happens. It's because of these loudmouths, you know, that don't stand for anything at the end of the day. These big loudmouths that don't do anything or aren't positive at all in any way, but they get everything they want because they're just the squeakiest wheel, you know. The other people that are just plugging away have to like deal with it, and then the laws change. And we're like, wait, what the fuck? I didn't do what? We didn't do that. We didn't want that. Well, but this really small, 1% of the population did, and they're pretty darn loud. Or they just know how to work the system, because that works both ways. It's a class warfare now, friends. And they use these little things, not little things, believe me, but they use things like racism, sexism, and things like that as tools to divide us and make it easier for the class war to continue. And it's going to get much, much, much fucking worse. Much worse. I feel like, what is it, Jeffrey Combs? Jeffrey in 12 Monkeys. Which is basically the Tyler Durden before Tyler Durden existed. And played by the same actor. Kill the human race? That's a wonderful idea. Let's do it. I love that fucking movie. I remember when I was like 15 or something. That movie came out in 95 or 96. I was a junior in high school. But I remember I stayed the night at my sister's house the night before. At she had a little mobile home or something in this little mobile home park. And it was the coolest thing because I could just get away from my parents, my mom and my stepdad, who were just really hard on me at the time. And but I can go over there and like smoke cigarettes and stuff and just be like a normal kid. But anyways, went over there one night, the night before anyways, we partied. I think it was a New Year or something like that. So it was going from 95 into 96. Damn, I think that's what it was. Because for some reason, like my mom and my stepdad Charlie just let me hang out over there for a while instead of having me come home. And it was so, Cammy actually asked him or something, like my sister, if I could stay instead of me because I was hungover. So if I would have gone home, they would have fucking known that I was like hella hungover. Because the night before I was hanging out with all these like, you know, I think I've told this story before about the first time I wore a dress. And it was for Halloween, and I went over to this like get together with like my sister's boyfriend's like like brother, who at the time was transitioning, so they were still female, but it's hard to her. This is back in like '95 too, and I didn't even know that was a thing. You know, I never heard about that. And Tracy was like transitioning into a man, and I was like, whoa, crazy. Tracy's like cool shit, and like big dude too, you know. Ended up wanting to be like a cop or something. But oddly enough, that night I'm a little 15-year-old. This on Halloween. This isn't New Year's yet. This is the same year though. So earlier in Halloween that year, I was dressed up like a little girl, or a girl in a dress, and all these like lesbians and stuff were over at this like at Tracy's house because Tracy's was a lesbian, and and they were like all like feeling me up and stuff like that. And, like they were like all in their 20s or something, and I was on the couch with them and stuff. You know, they weren't like you know, going like super crazy, but enough that I was like, whoa, what the heck? And like, it was just like a really interesting experience. But for a 15-year-old who didn't even know, who had never, didn't even know how to like talk to people like about that kind of stuff. I was so shy. Still am to a degree. But anyways, but yeah, then in a few months later, on New Year's, they would just like feed me alcohol, like tons of mixed, like I don't know what enjoyment they got out of that. They were just like, here, do this shot of this, of like tequila, and then here, have this one of vodka, and then this, and I'm just like, okay, just thinking. And for 20 minutes or something, I was in heaven. But then like all of a sudden, I'd be like, oh no, and then I just the night on New Year's, I spent the whole night up in the bathroom just puking and like sleeping next to the toilet while everybody was downstairs partying, all these like 20 somethings. And and then anyways, my sister lived really close to where they lived, so we like I think they just like walked me to her little place and I just passed out. And long story short, the next day, my sister called my mom and my stepdad and said, "Hey, can he stay longer and watch a movie with me or something like that?" And they said yes, which was very, very rare that they even let me stay a little bit longer somewhere. And and I was able to chill with her while I was super hungover and watch 12 Monkeys for the first time. And that movie blew my fucking mind. I I loved it ever since I saw it the very first time. Just it's a really weird movie now to watch, and it can be like it can like I love The Wall too, Pink Floyd The Wall. But if you watch it, I watched it many times. And you know, even as a fan, it's like there's parts where it's just like drags, you know, just drags. 12 Monkeys is the same. It's like parts where it's like, okay, fucking, ugh, go. But it's the whole part of it, the universe that it creates, like the detail that Terry Gilliam like put into it and stuff like that, that I just love. All of his movies are like that. I love Terry Gilliam. Such an underdog. 12 inches? Really? Sorry, Pastor, I'm just reading that comment. Weird. Well, you'll never hear anybody saying that on my channel. So, you don't have to worry about that. Man, I always think about that now too. That period of my life when I was like 15. Well, like I guess when sophomore to senior, and then just a little bit beyond that too, I guess. But at some point, man, like, cause all my friends and I just all we ever wanted to do was like when we grew up was like make movies and stuff. And it's just it's weird because you know, not that I like know how to like film like a full on feature length movie or and get producers and money and backing and all that stuff, but I've never stopped wanting to make movies, and in a way, I've never stopped making little weird films and stuff, whether it was music videos or anything. But I don't know. I have friends who call themselves filmmakers that don't make films, who have never made one film, and I'm like, but you have to be like a filmmaker to make a film. How can you call yourself a filmmaker if you're not a if you've never made one film? That'd be like me saying I'm an illustrator, but I've never drawn anything. It's just strange to me. Like I can say I'm a filmmaker because I've actually made films. They're not great, but they're mine, and I'm proud of them. And so is my mom. My mom is proud of them too. And that's all that matters. Hi, Mom. Hi. Oh shit! Who the hell was that? I thought I was alone out here. Who was that?
It's me, your mom.
No, that's not my mom.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's. Damn it. Got me. Totally got me. Oh, that's right. I remember what I was gonna say about Bob Dylan. That voice just reminded me. Because I guarantee you, they're not gonna show his. They never do this. They never show the shitty periods of artists. Only the great, stupid ass parts. But they never. I wonder if they're gonna have him doing the voice because he totally changed his stupid voice during his career, and he started going from lay. He used to sing like a fucking Muppet. My back. I mean, he used to sing like that. And then he started going, and that's like Woody Guthrie. It's like people, I don't know. He's just such the most original. And then Johnny Cash is like, you got it. You got whatever it takes, kid. Whoever's watching a movie about you someday is really gonna love you and think you're just a rebel because you're played by some cool contemporary actor. And he sounds just like you. They could literally have just casted the real Bob Dylan in that role. Oh, I'm just playing. If that actor ever watches this, just know that you can eat shit. I don't really give a fuck. Can't take a joke. Fuck off. Lay upon my big brass bed. Lay across my big brass bed. He found his voice. No, he found somebody else's voice. And then he just... I guess that's what we all do. Some of his early shit is so fucking good. God damn, dude. There ain't nothing like some early Bob Dylan, that's for sure. And then people are like, how were you writing songs like that? And doing these interviews, and he's just sitting like... Or they're like, can you write songs like that anymore? He's like, no. It's like, no, because you're not on fucking 12 pounds of speed every day. He's a cool dude, though. I love his early interviews and how he fucked with the press and stuff. But I still hate biopics. Biopics. The funny thing is, man, I had an idea for like a movie back when I was a kid, like after Kurt Cobain died. I was thinking like, oh man, that'd be because I was very, very like, uh, I guess what's the word I'm looking for? Like the person, what do you call it when somebody thinks that they're the center of the world, or at least like, so I thought that I was gonna be able to like, by the time I was of age, I would be able to play Kurt in a movie. And because I always wanted to be an actor, and I was like, whoa, what if I was able to play Kurt in a movie by the time I was like in my 20s? This is when I was like 15 or 16, right? Mowing lawns, listening to Nirvana on my cassette tape. And I would just daydream about that. And then I would listen to the song Dive from Incesticide, the opening track, and how like the fucking song, the album just starts off with a bang, dude. Like Dive is such a rad song the way it starts because it just like comes cranking in the way it shakes and just explodes and like almost that weird little feedback that happens, but such a badass song. And and I would just daydream about like some guy like giving them like in the movie, like some guy would be giving Kurt or and them and Chris like a gig, their first gig, and it would cut to that like in between them like shaking hands or Kurt giving like a little smirk on his face and this guy like talking to him like the manager of the bar or whatever it is of the venue. Um, that song you can slowly hear it rattling in, like it does in the beginning of the album. And then the next scene, the next shot is them rocking out on stage with the fucking audience in front of them. And that's exactly what I mean, I thought of that shit in 95 just daydreaming about playing Kurt in a movie by the time I was like 25 or something like that, however old I would have to be to play him. And that's what they all are now. They're the exact same fucking. Oh, man. not that, and then it's like everybody's, I don't know, man. Then everybody talks about it for like a month, and then it comes out on Blu-ray, and then nobody talks about it ever again. Because the whole point of like being, I mean, for me, the whole point of like artists and those musicians, the power that they had wasn't to be contained. You can't contain it in a movie. You can't contain it in 2 hours. And so they have to like take all these weird liberties and make these guys out to be people that they're not. That they're wholly not, in my opinion. Having met many of them, having not many of them, I just mean like many people like them. And like, you read about them and you hear about how horrible they are, or how horrible they were, and what the shit that they did back then. And these people are not your friends. They're just like politicians in a way. They're entertainers. They they're not supposed to be your friends. Like they're messengers. You know. The more you know, the more you learn about your heroes, the less you want to know. In my opinion, best to keep them at a social distance, if you know what I'm saying. I've met a few of my heroes, and well, there was just more hero. I've stood at the edge of space. There was just more space. Now be your own hero, or be a hero in your art scene or something like that. But don't act like one. Don't ever strive to be one. That's for sure. Not like them, I mean. Just be good and you'll be a hero, or just be a good person. I need a hero. Why did I start up my heroes? I'm hungry. I want a hero. It's 2024, by the way. That's what year it is. Oh, dude. Oh, I love Bob Dylan. Don't get me wrong. I love... Traveling Wilburys is a fucking amazing band. Well, I've been shot up. I've been shot down. I've been fucked over. I've been fucked around. You're a little bitch and you keep me hanging down like a piece of shit on a string. There's no... Was it George Harrison, Tom Petty, Roy Orbison, Bob Dylan, and that one dude who plays the tambourine? I think a Tambourine Man. God damn Tambourine Man, he's the best of the bunch. Cannot remember even what it looks like or what he sounds... I remember what he sounds like pretty well, actually. It sounds like a tambourine. Attached to a man. Fuck the universe. Amen. All right. Everybody wants somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on. Yeah, that's a great album too. That whole album's really, really good. I wonder how many albums they... I have a funny story about the Traveling Wilburys. I was in my first art show in Grants Pass, Oregon, back in, good lord, when was that? I think it was 2000. It was like around May of 2000 or something like that. I was only 20 years old, and I just finished like some really important illustrations of mine that made me more confident in being consider myself an artist. And so anyways, had this little art show, and I was too nervous. I was sort of like I forget what you call it, but like Jim Morrison, and there's a lot of artists that did this kind of stuff, but like when they played live on stage, like I still do it sometimes where I just turn my mic to the side and I just look at the wall instead of looking out into the audience. Because my words are, my songs are very lyrical, and if I'm not careful, I'll forget them. And all it takes is like looking into somebody's eyes out in the audience, and I just lose it all. So I tend to not look at the audience or shut my eyes a lot when I play. And also at art shows, I tend to not be there or leave or just not want to be there at all because I don't like receptions at all. And if it were up to me, I would just put my art up and never go to like the opening reception night or whatever because I don't like talking about it. I don't like talking about my art to in those situations. Anyways, so, oh yeah, I was standing in the shop is called Listen Here in Grants Pass, Oregon, and it's still there. But they had rows of CDs and records and stuff between me and the art. So I would stand on the other side of the store and just watch people come in. It was like a First Friday art walk sort of thing, and so people were coming in off the street, and they were just looking at my art, and then they would just cycle through and go to the next store or the next business or whatever that was showing art. There was like a little map, and I was on the little map, the downtown map. Anyways, there's this one dude that came over. I was sitting there and I was just like watching people like look at my art and talk about it and stuff, and I was too nervous to go over there and, hey, this is my art. But anyways, I was just standing on the other side of the store, and this kid came up to me and he's like, hey, and he's like, hey, do you know where I could find the traveling Wilburys? And I was just like, oh yeah, probably over here. And I like took him over to like this section or whatever, and I found it for him, and he's like, thanks. I'm ready to check out if you're ready or something like that. And I was like, oh, I don't work here. And he's like, oh, you don't work here? And he's like, well, you could have fooled me. And I was like, no, I'm just here. That's my art over there. And he's like, oh, cool. But it was the traveling Wilburys and that album that those songs I was just singing that he picked out. And I don't know why I remember that. It just cracks me up because I looked like I could have worked there easily, but I was just like, I used to always just wear like green cargo pants and just like a white t-shirt back then. That's all I would wear. Not even shoes or underwear or hair on my head. Not even a face. Just a walking, talking white shirt and green cargo pants. But it's not like I had a name tag or anything. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just kind of funny. Hey, Gecko. Gecko. Gecko, it's funny that you should appear. Oh gosh, because there's an old expression where I come from. Oh, fucking shit on stick. Fuck. Not that one. A little expression where I come from. It's a little bit. It's like people like a tiny shit on a stick. A little expression. And it goes a little something like this. Holy crap. That shit's out of tune. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay, how about? Hey. Fine. Oh shit. Tell me when. When, bitch. Okay. Hey, the G's good. If anybody out there plays guitar, you know that that's weird. The G is just fine. And the B's a little bitch. And E for Edward. Edward. Twilight. Edward. There we go. She spills her guts and I don't care. 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 My mom makes me want to cry. She stick a needle in my eye. When I get home after school, she'll pull me from the swimming pool. She spills her guts and I don't care. 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 Your politics, they make me sick. Do a lot of talking but you don't do shit. So after the game, let's go to town and burn that fucker to the ground. She spills her guts and I don't care. She spills her guts and I don't care. She spills her guts and I don't care. She spills her guts and she spills her guts and I don't care. She spills her guts and I don't care. She spills her guts and I don't care. She spills her guts and I don't. Yeah, I think that's an old expression from where I come from, Gecko. That means don't shit on your lawn, otherwise the turds won't be polished in the morning. So just keep that in mind next time you decide to stop on in and say hi without checking in first. It doesn't make no sense. That's what life is, my friend. A bunch of nonsense. No sense. One hell of a coin we've been flipped, hasn't it? Okay. Okay. I don't know why I'm saying okay so much. Why is there so many people watching? That's so weird. Is it because it's so early? It's 4:30 in the morning. 10 minutes after 4:20, my religion. Oh, shit. Which I missed. And I'm gonna get whipped now because of it. It's okay. But I did miss you so much, Gecko. We were all worried. You didn't hear the sirens. I find that hard to believe. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter. But my flesh looks weak. And I'm thinking about the forgiveness. Even if. Don Henley don't love me anymore. See, what I'm doing now, friends, is I'm taking the ink out of this little gizmo, and in this gizmo, this is a different one now, and I'm taking the ink out of this, which comes out of the tip. You squeeze the back a little bit, like that, and there you go. Or you actually probably have to take it back out, like that, and then squeeze it back in. Yeah. Yep. Tastes purple, like grapes. So you want to take the ink out of the Le Pen, permanent pen, and put the ink on the page, or it gets the hose again. So you don't want hose on the water. I mean on the paper, because the water is not good for paper, unless it's like a boat. Boats are 95% paper, and pretty much like 4% hope, 1% soap. That's what my daddy taught me anyways. That's how I learned my multiplication tables. Gecko, you were there. I'm working in San Luis Obispo today, friends. So if anybody want to come by, drop off that money you owe me. We're totally cool. We are open to the public, but there's a back room where we can do our business. So just keep that in mind. Safety first. There is safety in numbers first. Okay? I love you all so goddamn much. I think it's coming along. Harmonics? I have. I don't trust my ears anymore, though, Pastor. My ears are not to be trusted, the little whores. You heard me. Get it? You heard me. That was an ear joke. See, Gecko. That was a trick question. Or that was a trick fact. So I mean, I'm glad somebody was paying attention. You know, it's absolutely true. You have to use compressed paper that's been aged like cheese wine for about 17 years in a barrel full of monkeys. Otherwise, it just won't float. I mean, that's just physics. This fucking paper is like all wrinkly. It's like, god dang. Oh, I think it's because I leave it out here overnight. I'm like, why is it so bubbly? When it's done, it's gonna look like one of those topographical maps or something. But for now, it's just kind of annoying, like the piss out of me, like I just peed my pants. The odd thing is, I'm not wearing pants. Hey Terry,
Yeah?
where's my where's my pants?
I don't know.
Oh man. And then I have today's. I liked my job because I like today. Yeah, shit. Let me start over. So I had the weekend off, and then I worked Monday, and then I basically work 4 days a week, and I have 3 days off. So, but this week, like today's I work in San Luis, then I have tomorrow off again, and I had yesterday off. So it's kind of cool how sporadic they are. Usually I'll have two together and like one off, but sometimes with the holidays it's kind of weird right now. But I think next month I'm gonna plan a road trip. I think it'd be neat too because I want to like film a lot while I go, and I'm gonna go up to Portland, and I'm gonna go up to see my dad. My dad lives out in Eastern Oregon. If you want to Google it, you should. It's a little town called Burns, like Mr. Burns, but yeah, Mr. Burns actually. It's just spelled the same way and everything. Sometimes there'd be an E in it, is what I'm trying to say, but it's not. It's just Burns in Oregon. My dad lives way out in the middle of nowhere, and he raises horses and mules and stuff like that. They have a big ass ranch. So I'm probably gonna go out there and see them, and then go over to Bend, which is like 3 hours west of Burns, and see my little stepbro, Jared. Jared was in that movie, the last blockbuster, I think. I was just telling you all this recently, but he's the nerdy kid in it, like the big dude with the beard and stuff. Um, and he's like a movie critic and stuff over in Bend, Oregon. Um, runs like a little theater and all this kind of stuff, but he's cool shit. But I'm gonna go see him, and then go up to Portland and see a few friends and see my friend Andrea and my friend Jean. Main Jane. She used to be my neighbor right before I came down here. So I think we need to go on a road trip. And it'd be neat to go live from the road in different places too, just even if it was just for a few minutes. It's crazy how you can do that. You can literally people can just tune in and they can just be any. I mean, it took me 45 years until yesterday to realize what IRL means. Like, I knew what it meant, but I didn't really think about it. Like, there's like channels where people just go out in public to do things and like do things that their channel tells them to do or their chat tells them to do or something like that. But that's like on like, or is that on Twitch? That's on YouTube as well, I imagine. Like I've seen that kind of stuff where people like push people to do things, and it's like these like the end like content creators, chat gone wrong or something like that. They're telling them to like hang off a building or something. It's like people don't have to ask me to do that kind of stuff. I live it. I just absolutely 1000% live that kind of world every day. Mm-hmm. That's right, Therma. I thought you were sleeping, sweetie. I'm sorry. Therma's my water heater. I'll bring it a little bit closer. Oh my gosh. 6 people. Sorry, I just don't usually get that much attention. And believe me, I'm a little attention whore. I do everything I can. What? I'm reading your comment, Joel. Last night when I was live, I flipped over. I was trying to do something on the screen or on my tablet, and because I was monitoring my channel, and what was it? I switched over to like the live channel behind me or in front of me or something like that, or the next channel over, and it was just these guys. I mean, I'm sure there was a reason, but like they were sitting there playing this like game, this like ball game thing. It's just two dudes like sitting there playing this game for like an hour. And I just thought that was like, and there was like 500 people watching that shit. You know what I would, if 100 people, I remember one time like 83 people were watching me at once. And not that, I mean, I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the fame. I don't do it for the bitches. I don't do it for the riches. I do it for the clout. I do it for that I'm gonna be remembered forever. That I'm a god. I do it because I'm perfect in every. Wait. This is the Storie Grubb Club. Sorry, folks. I thought this was a different channel. No, I'm humble. I'm down to earth and stuff. No, but I mean, I would shit myself if I looked over and I saw 500 people watching me. I would probably die, and then, more people would tune in for a second or two, but I wouldn't be able to enjoy it because I would probably be dead if I was dead. So, but no, one time there was like 84 people watching me, and I just did not know what to do with myself. It's crazy, but it was like they all had just come from a different channel. And again, it's not like I don't want people to subscribe to my channel. I'm not going to be like, I do it just for the love of doing it, which I do, but it's just like art. I make art because I love it, but also because I want to share it. And I want more people to see it. And just like this is like my way of doing that too, to build an audience. And to be honest, like the chat here and like the people watching and like my moderators, like you guys like are the reason I want to like keep coming back all the time, because it's like I don't get any it's not that I don't get any, I'm not trying to sound negative. It's a whole different kind of support system. Because you guys don't have to. You don't have to. And you don't have to stick around as long as you do. And it's crazy that you do. I mean, in a good way. I don't mean that in a... You know what I mean. It's very, very touching. Because it's, at the end of the day, it's like I can feel let down by in real life, friends, or let down by myself, or start feeling sorry for myself, that kind of crap. It's easy to fall down those rabbit holes. But then I just remember that there's like people online that like, I don't know, that show me respect and support me and listen to me and engage with me and talk with each other on the chat. And there's just like this whole little cool universe of people that I just didn't even know existed until very recently. So thank you. And like I've said before, like, it's only going to get bigger and bigger, my channel, because eventually I'm going to like have more opportunities here just in the very near future. Once January hits, I think it's like game on. Like I'm going to try to make a movie next year. I mean, I'm going to make a movie. It's just regardless of who's going to be able to, like, who wants to help me make it. Because I'm going to do it. It's just a matter of who wants to produce it. That's the thing. It's like, I realized recently and far too late in life that I just shouldn't ever wait for other people to get your dreams done. And even if your dreams are huge, you can still chip away at them, you know? Like I, for example, would love to film a movie about Blight Chokum, like a full-on feature. But I think it would be smart to start with like little stuff, you know? Like to like create a little universe of it. Like even just starting like his own Instagram or his own YouTube channel. where I could start making it seem like Blight is just this like legit dude, has his own, because he sort of is, has his own dreams and aspirations. And I wrote down his family tree. I made up a family tree for him, and like he wasn't born anywhere. He doesn't even know what year he was born. This kind of stuff. So like when people ask me shit, like if they ever do ask me stuff, I would have answers, because Blight would be a. All of my characters are just variations of my own personality. All of them. The little boy, the girl, the washed up rock star, the cowboy. I wanted to be a cowboy for a long time when I was a kid. I was led astray by rock and roll. But you can't have the rock without the roll, baby. You can't have the rock without the crescent roll, baby. Croissant. They call it croissant in France. Well, I say, ha, I'm gonna use bad English. Wait, that doesn't even rhyme. That's right, Therma. Knock, knock. Okay, who's there? Huh? Gurgle, gaggle, what? Who? Huh? You gotta speak up. You're funny. Oh, don't throw stones in a glass house, Therma. You little nut. You are just a nut. Oh, get it. My cat's attacking a penny. She's so cute. And Therma, the water heater, is using Morse code to mock me and roast me. Oh, she's so cute. Does anybody ever think about outer space? On weed? I do. See? Okay. Can I get a thumbs up from everybody if they can see the F word that Gecko just used? Or am I just able to see it? Gecko, I don't mind. I honestly don't mind. Because now I can see shit. I can see passerby that just said shit. Cool. What the hell? I don't understand. Like, what changed? I don't mind if people cuss. There's a difference between cussing. You can cuss with pizzazz, Or in Gecko's case, a little shazazz. What do you mean you don't like ASMR? Don't you just love the way the paper feels? Oh, yes, I wish you could see my face. I love the way dude, if the goddamn water heater wasn't so motherfucking loud, oh my, we'd be having a field. Oh my gosh. Hi, Mom. How's it going?
What are you doing out here?
Doodling.
Doodling with your picky nickel, more like it.
No, Mom, I swear to God. No, I mean, gods, that I never would snickle with my pickle nickel. Not in front of you.
Not again, you little perv.
Shit. Thanks, everybody. Damn it, you got me on a buzzkill. She has a sweet voice, though. You have to admit. Nothing to kill the ASMR buzz like,
holy moly! Put that thing away.
You weren't supposed to be out here for another 45 minutes, mother character. She has her own show. It's called Let's Talk Shit. It comes on at 8 Eastern time. Don't ask me why. We live on the West Coast. She still thinks she lives in Jersey. We don't. We never did. I don't think I've ever been to Jersey. I've heard it's nice, though. Great gambling. And cryptids. La-di-da. La-di-da. Rocks in a dryer. Can I read your comments like a little baby kid? Okay, hold on a second. Don't fuck with the tarot cards, though. I played solitaire with them once, and 3 people died. I hate ASMR. What's the stupid looks on their faces while they stroke some mics? Who's Mike, and why are they stroking him? First of all. Uh-oh. Kit, wait. And now it's blocking him again. That's weird. So Karen, can you type fuck please? Okay, so it's holding French and Karen's. Non-mods can't swear. Oh, okay, okay. So I just have to make everybody mods. That makes sense. Interesting. That's fucked up. Interesting. Gecko's like, only mods can swear? Oh. So what's everybody doing for Christmas? Are we still getting together at the potluck? At Tabernacle Hall? That's Tabernacle, not Tabernacle. Don't get it confused with Tabernacle. It's Tabernacle. It's like that's where the fake Beatles learned how to play guitar and everything. At the Tabernacle. It was back then. It was just called the Cavern. They were the Beatles with there was no A. It was just Beatles. They weren't so popular. Neither was the Cavern. After the Cavern got famous because of the Beatles. I'm gonna do that. There. Yeah, I think it is quite rude. I'm sorry, French fries. I think that you're quite wonderful. And I think it's rad that you're here. Unless you're already gone. And that's okay too. You know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. I ain't gonna hold it against you. Without your consent. Damn it. I wanna go watch a movie tonight. What movie should I go and watch? Maybe like some kind of big porn flick. Popcorn flick. How do you say it in America? You say corn? Corn flick? Yeah. Excuse me, where's the nearest corn flick? What's that? Where's the nearest corn flick? What are you saying? Cornflick? Where's the next conflict at? The conflict? Conflict? What do you... Conflict? Why are you saying it like that? Stop saying conflict. Please. Who are you? How did you get in here? I'm just looking for the nearest conflict. Oh my god. Not that either. Just looking for a conflict. Dude. I have sugar-coated cornflakes or... not cornflakes. Conflict. Well, the movie theater's that way. Thank you, Mike. You're welcome. That was it? That was the answer? That was it. Wow. What a guy. Wonder what he was on about, though. Conflict. French fries, where are you? What did I miss? Where are you from? French? Are you French? I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? It's funny too because YouTube came out yesterday and they're like, well, that's it, end of the year. And I'm like, no, it's not. I still have like, well, if I do the math right, at least 3 more months until the end of the year. Right? Yeah. I wasn't that good in math class. Nor was I any good at class. But yeah, so, oh God, I just remember these dreams I was having last night. That's why I'm in such a weird mood. Holy crow. Hey, sweetie. You want to say hi to the viewers out there? You want to say hi to my kitty cat? My kitty cat. That's my little kitty cat. Where's she going? Are you hungry? Oh, she's hungry. Go ahead and eat that, darling. You go ahead and eat that paper. Yeah. You're so soft. Why are you so soft? You're gonna bite me. She doesn't. She's like this like 90% of the time. I can't even touch her because she gets all like weird. I'm sorry. Please come back. Well, that was my cat, Abigail. That was a very rare moment. That's how it is. 90% of the time that I have her, I can never even touch her because she like bites or scratches or runs away. And I've almost had her 2 years. But that's okay. She's still very cute. And Toby and her get along very well. And I think Toby and her, I don't know. It's cool seeing a dog and a cat live together so easily, effortlessly. And they really do just complement each other. Toby was really badly abused by the time he made it to my aunt and uncle. And she is like ferocious with me and would be probably with anybody else who dared to touch her. But she is so kind to that dog. She is like so sweet to him. Like tries to play with him, so she's like raised her hand to him to play with him and stuff, but it's like obviously playing, and she's so gentle when she does it. Like it's like she knows like he went through some shit, you know? And animals do. I think animals do. Because Toby knows, like, when I first met him, I was out here, like, sobbing one day, acting like a, just a little bitch out here, just crying away. And, I didn't even, like, Toby barely even knew who I was, but he came out here, and I think he was out here, my mom had opened the door, something like that, but he snuck out here, and he, like, heard me crying, he came over and just put his little head on my shoulder and just looked at me, just looking at me, saying, stop being a little bitch. And I was like, oh, fuck, you're right. I need to stop being a little bitch. I'm just kidding, folks. It's totally fine to cry. Don't let anybody ever tell you differently. Especially a little dog. Doesn't even know English. He doesn't even know bad English, let alone the English language. He knows how to look you in your eye and call you a little bitch, don't get me wrong, but don't let it get to you. There's going to be people out there all day long. Every step you take, they're going to say, hey, don't be a little bitch. Sometimes that's exactly what you need to hear. And that's why I always carry a mirror with me everywhere I go. That way I can just look into that little mirror and say, who's the bitchiest of them all? And it says, well, it better not be you, you little bitch. And I say, fair enough, you little bitch. And they say, we all get a good little chuckle out of that until like milk comes out of one of our noses and we go on about our day. Until then, folks, just don't be a little bitch. You can cry. Just don't be a little bitch about it. Don't be a little bitch about it. Don't be a little bitty bitch. Don't you? Oh, December 18th. Is today my friend's? I think today's my friend Lindsay's birthday. And it was the first day I asked one of the loves of my life her name, and she answered, and she said her name was Erin, and I said, I've got to go now, because that was the only thing I could say to you until another 6 months pass. I think I'm just gonna finish up the sides here, right there too, detailing a little bit, and then I'm just gonna wrap it up like right in here, and just call it good. I feel like that's $200 worth. Considering that I've spent many hours, I mean, I've been drawing on this live, so I can go back and actually count how many hours I've spent. But I could get it done a lot faster if I wasn't drawing live. It's just I like drawing live. I like live drawing. I am live drawing, Robot Man. I believe. That song always gets in my head. Is there a country western version of that song or something that I don't know about? Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on, frame. It's gonna get real. It's gonna get real creepy. Here we go. Alright. say all right one more time, I'm gonna shoot a cat. You just go over there. Just Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, how are you doing? I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this. It's just too cold out here for this. What the fuck? You stupid son of a... Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I just found a quarter. I hope everybody out there has a wonderful day. And thinks about the wonderful things that you've done. And I hope somebody gives you a lot of money, treats you kindly, and treats you awfully, so you learn your lesson. Then you start treating other people kindly. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever it takes to make you stop being such a bastard. Anyways, y'all. Hold on. That's just exactly what I was going for. Just oh yeah, I was just wanting to read some of these too. Okay. Some of your comments. Long day ahead, but it's gonna be a nice one. Today's the 18th already. Crazy. All right. It's the stream. Ooh, Saturday. What's today? I'm working Saturday. Maybe in the morning, maybe. But I think I'm working in Cambria Saturday. But no wait, I'm not sure what I'm doing Saturday. I'll let you know. Joel. I think that'd be fun. It'd be good. It'd be good experience too. So, anywho, hope to talk to you all later. Have a wonderful day. Okay. You all be safe. Treat others with kindness. A little patience. You don't have to be kind, maybe so much as just patient. Goes a long way too. I think the button is actually from this jacket. I need to get this back on. It fell off. So, you take care. Love you.